Hello, my wandering and pondering friends. So I'm here on my deck thinking about some pondering I did early this spring. I was down here enjoying some of my little friends, the birds that come to the feeder, and then I suddenly saw something that made me go, what the what? You know what I saw? So one of the big joys of my retirement is being able to hang out here on the deck, to watch what birds come by the feeder, and also think about the other critters in the neighborhood. If you go to the website, there's a section there that shows them. And so it was like that spring day when I was sitting here and watching things come about. That spring day, I noticed Stan the northern cardinal, and I think he noticed me. And there was Snake Eyes, one of the dark-eyed juncos that hop around here trying to sneak around like a ninja. And Betty, one of the American goldfinches. One of the crows flew by, I think it was Manny. And a newcomer that's showed up this spring, Gordy, who's a bit shy. And as I said, you can see more of them on the website. It's not all birds. There's Joey, the gray squirrel, not to be confused with Yuri, the red squirrel. Joey's full name is Joey Chestnut, in recognition that he'd win a lot of eating contests. This is also why Joey can be an adversary at times, as he empties bird feeders. Though we currently have an understanding that I surrender some food to him, but have another feeder that he and his gang haven't figured out yet. But he can put the food down. He also tends to trip my trail cams more than I like. Here he is with Manny, Mo, and Jack trying to get to his stashes before those birds do. And I once caught him on the trail camera with what looks like a pickle. So that spring day, I'm here on the deck when I see something up in the big sugar maple here move. And it's not the wind just moving the branch. And at first I think it's Solomon, who's a barred owl who lives in this area. But I look closer and I'm like, what the what? Joey? To give you a sense of the height, 70 feet or so, here's some drone footage from last fall, and you see the blaze orange of the sugar maples. I ignore the dead ash trees, especially the one that's on the ground. Joey is up there. Yeah, so he's up in this tree, moving around some, but settling from time to munch on buds or seeds or whatever it is. And he's going to town like Joey Chestnut at Coney Island. I'm amazed. At times, he's only holding on with his hind feet. I'm like Joey, 3 points of contact at all times. And remember that in June here when I climbed the fire tower. So I grab the camera and watch and ponder. What animals are afraid of heights? Are any? Will Joey slow down when he gets older? Animals don't really retire, do they? They just die, right? Or maybe domestic pets are like retired animals. I guess racehorses kind of retire, they get put out to pasture. But pets don't really seem retired. They want to play or be with someone or herd or chase or work. Is Joey enjoying himself? Wait, he's stuffing his face like I used to do at Chi-Chi's had 10-cent wings. But I didn't have to climb down 6 stories on thin branches when I finished gorging. He has to climb down with a full belly. Dude. Joey keeps busy. Would he retire if he could? I bet he'd do something useful. Maybe his retirement is just like the lean winter months. Maybe retirement for us shouldn't be an excuse to not do anything. Maybe retirement is just a different phase of living. Squirrels are kind of amazing. Even though when the little stinkers would steal my lunch, I wasn't happy with them. That was back when I worked at a park during college summer breaks. But squirrels have a work ethic. Man, go, go, go. And they're like little Thomas Edisons when they're tenaciously trying to solve a problem. Try something, fail, repeat. Try something, fail, repeat. Until success. Their memory is amazing. You know, I sometimes struggle to find my cell phone I used an hour ago, and they stash these nuts all over the place. Dozens of locations that they'll remember months from now. And I also hear they're good parents. That's why you don't see baby squirrels very often. Mom squirrel sees you first. Stranger danger. The squirrels are kind of amazing. They make me think about how grateful I am to have time to just watch and wonder about them. By watching and pondering my friend Joey, I learned some stuff about myself. That I want to stay active, I want to keep going. So I'm glad I had the chance to see Joey way up high in the treetop. Okay, my friends, be like Joey. No fear, be active, live. But let's not steal my lunch, okay? Have a great day, y'all.